I'm Bruce Cameron. I'm the vacancy pastor at Ebenezer Lutheran Church in St. Louis. And today we're going to talk about Romans chapter 8, verses 28 to 30. And it starts off with these words: We know that all things work together for good for those who love God, those who are called according to his purpose. Another translation might might uh, might say that God works all things for good, and that's certainly the meaning of the verse, or that to those who love God, all things work together for good. And no matter how we translate it, the the message gives us a problem. I mean, this is good. Even people on in times of wars and plagues and widespread death and unemployment and financial problems and other problems in their own personal life. Can they take in a promise that says all things will work together for good? And if all things include things that aren't good, I mean, you can back off from the translation, and this could be justified, and say that the translation is saying that everything is working towards good. But even there, I think that the only way to make peace with this sentence in a world filled with wrong things is to settle into the idea that God has a purpose and that his purpose includes us. The Lord considered that we were and are a part of his life, to call us, to gather us, to connect us to the life of his Son. And just as Jesus is here and he'll be here for you, okay, that's good and all that. But the verse says even more. It says that we will be connected to the likeness of Jesus. And that's image of God language. That you were created to be a reflection, a portrait, an image of God. And if that's going on, if we are going to be connected to God all the way in, and if he's going to be connected to us all the way into his life, then yeah, then the terrible things that happen to our health, to our jobs, to our lives, these are part of a larger picture of God being for us, of God loving us, of God working for our good, even through all the things that are around us these days. I do not know what next week will bring. There's a lot that I don't know. But I do know that all things are going to be good. Lady Julian of Norwich, the 14th century, the 1300s into the 1400s, she said, and she's remembered especially for having said, all things will be well, and all things will be well, and all manner of things will be well. And no one would say that unless she knew that all things are, right now, not going well. But her confidence was that they will be. The promise of the Lord is that they will be. And, and with that promise, we can have confidence. Yes, in this week, in the love and the purpose of God. I mean, if God is for us, who can be against us? And that's the very next verse of Romans chapter 8. We'll look at that this week, but we'll go through this week with the confidence that all these things are going to work out for our good because our God is connecting us to Himself, and He considers that that is good. Amen.